welcome to the skating lesson. I'm Jennifer Kerr.
And I'm Dave Lees, and we are here in the bowels of the arena.
Junior men's long program is going on right now. We're very excited for junior ladies, but Dave was here earlier, which we talked about just when we were talking about Ashley's practice today. Let's talk about Gracie.
Sure.
How did she look? Because she's had some struggles, definitely struggled at the Grand Prix final. How was the triple flip? That's what I want to know.
So the triple flip was actually a really solid jump for her today. It definitely looks like it's on a flat. It's not on an, it's not
So
a
exclamation mark?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's an E.
Okay.
At least from where I was sitting on the angle, getting it in, I think that it was at least working that much. I would have it as an exclamation mark. I wouldn't say that it's an E.
So that's -1.
Yes, but I would think that going into, this is what I thought, she did pop the loop. She didn't really practice, she didn't warm up the loop beforehand. She said that someone had gotten in her way, there was some traffic going in during the warm up. I think at this point, I don't think that's maybe the reason why she missed it in the program, but you know, there was a single loop, but the rest of the program looked very solid. I think the one thing that I noticed from Gracie is that the jumps weren't all perfect. It looks like she, you know, the lutz maybe was a little off, but she saved it. And I thought that I thought that she was a little slow going into the second lutz. I also thought that on the opening lutz toe combination could have been just a little more Yuna Kim-ish. But I think that overall it was a really solid practice. Her shoulders were lower, and usually when skaters get tense, the shoulders raise, and that means that you're not in your knees, because the tension goes up. So I thought that she looked really relaxed. She was in a leopard back. I thought she looked like she really came here trained and believing in herself. I think she's in the best shape probably that she's ever been in. I think she was maybe a little too thin in the past. I think she looks strong. She looks fit. I think it's going to be an exciting weekend for Gracie, and one that's very telling.
Yeah, I think for her it all comes down to her mind, because like you said, when we were there visiting her in September, she was ready to win nationals. So I think it's her, just she has to put it all together. And as a skater, that first practice out on the ice, all the butterflies, like it's understandable that she would be tense and tight, but it's good that she was able to.
The one thing I noticed is that there wasn't anyone really challenging her in practice. Again, when she's on the ice with the Russians, we see her get a little bit even tentative in practice. I think here, you know, if the top ladies all practice together, like before the free skate, but we won't see that until then. Interesting, didn't happen, but you know what? I think she looked really ready, looked solid, and I expect a strong outing tomorrow night.